Okay, I do believe we are up and running. Nice size class today. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you this morning. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. We're in the month of August 2025. Today, our focus is on strengthening our shoulders. Our shoulders are a tricky joint. You know, they move all different directions, circular, out to the side, forward, basically any plane of motion. What I want you to do today is to decide which of those planes and ranges of motion work best for your shoulders. When we do shoulder work, it's with very light weight and very light bands. We'll also be doing a lot of lower body squats and deadlifts today to really get the heart rate up and to work these big muscles in the legs. Then we'll go down to our mat for some core conditioning and lots of nice stretching today. So let's start with a little bit of a warm-up. And I'd like for you as an option for your warm-up to take your light resistance band. So I'm going to use my green band and then just take it around the hands or the wrists and bring the arms straight down. We'll squat out to the right and again, out, in. Now remember, you're creating the pace of your own workout today. So once I give you the movement, just go at your own pace. I'm not doing a really deep squat. We're just in the warm-up, getting those muscles heated up. Now give some pressure out on the band. Out. Good. You can make it small, but we're keeping the arms low to start. Good. Just a couple more on this leg. Pause. Switch legs. Left leg steps out and bring it in. Out. So your right leg is your stabilizer leg. That leg's getting a lot of work just being grounded into the floor. Let's take the arms with it. A little pull out. Shoulders. Contract the shoulder blades back a little bit. Shoulders down away from your ears. You also might feel this work in the triceps of the arms, the back of the upper arms. Good. Just a couple more on this leg. Pause in the middle. Bring your arms up just a little bit. Now we'll alternate sides, starting with the right squat and then the left. Good. Now you'll notice I have one stabilizer leg and one moving leg. I want you to do that same thing with your arms. So one's going to stabilize while the other one pushes away. So rather than pulling out with both of them, one is grounded forward while the other one presses out. Good. Start to notice your heart rate picking up a little bit as our body meets the demands for more oxygen to the muscles. Let's get 8 more on this exercise. 7 more. Good. You can relax those arms sooner if you need to. 5 more each side. Good. We have 4. Ooh, feeling the backs of the shoulders and the triceps. 2 more each side. 1 more. Good. And rest. Relax your arms. Take your feet out a little wider. And make a nice big circle. Up and around. Now I'm using my spine in this too. Stretching my side waist. Now you can stay upright or you can bend your knees and come down like you're going to brush the floor with your hands. Some nice deep breaths with this. Let's take 1 more this direction. And then come up in the middle Start it to the left. Oh, that feels so great in the side body and the arms. Maybe we add down toward the floor. Any amount. Great job. Make sure you're breathing deeply. 2 more around this way. One more. Let's stop with the arms up. And back up here a little bit. We're going to bend the right knee and the center. And again, bend the right knee. Now your left arm is going to stay stable as we pull the arm down. Pull the arm down. Good. So just the right knee bends. Left arm is stable. And you can have this arm at any height. So maybe you want it down here a little bit. Good. Maybe vary the position of your arm. Pull. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax your arms, bend that knee, hold here on your thighs, stretch forward a little bit. Just an easy stretch, not too deep. All right, come back up, reach those arms. We'll bend the left knee to the side. We'll start to add the pull down. Right arm is your stabilizer arm. You're feeling this in your lats, right underneath the armpit. Exhale. 5 more. Good. Now I'm not bending that knee very much because that's my continuing to get worse arthritic knee. So I'm just doing a little one. You can make it bigger. Last one. And then bend that knee and we'll stretch right here. Should feel this a little bit in the inner thigh and the back of the leg. All right, come up, walk your feet together. Bring that band back around your wrists. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Your left leg is back. Shoulders are down and back. Lift up off the heel, up, down, up, down. Good. Arms are at any level. Just give it a nice press. Open. Now kind of explore this. Maybe you come all the way up in here. Want you to see what feels best for your body. Or work it up and work it down. 8, 7. Feeling the subtle differences at each different plane that your arms are at. 1 more. Hold the stretch. So we're pressing that back heel down. Now let's twist over to the right side. So bring your left hand across. Look to the right. Squeeze your left glute. Relaxing your left hip flexor. Good job. Come back to the center. That's a little balance challenge. Switch your feet. Step your right foot straight back. Make sure there's some separation side to side with your feet. Lift up off the heel. Now let's explore these arm positions again. Now if this is too much for your shoulders, you can make these teeny tiny right in here. Or really open it out. Kind of depends on your band and the tension you have as well. Let's get 8 more. Little calf raise and a stretch. Nice work. 2 more. Hold that heel down. Stretch. Twist to your left. Look over your shoulder. Tighten your right glute. Great, come back to center. Step the feet together. You can get rid of your band. I'm going to grab a little swig of water because we're going to start our cardio section. Okay, in that warm-up, we did a right side squat. So we're going to take it out, in, out, in. So this is your stabilizer leg, that left leg. Take it as low as you want to go and as deep as you want to go. Nice. Now, option 1, we're tapping that foot to the floor each time. Option 2, pick up the knee. Squat, knee up, squat. Now we're adding balance. Anything you want to do with your arms, absolutely fine. Good. Last option with the right leg, lift it to the side. Down, lift, down, lift. Are you feeling this stabilizer leg? Should be talking to you by now in that outer thigh and glute. 4, 3, 2. Step side to side, right, left. Swing the arms. Now do this movement and cover some ground. So maybe you can come forward and back. Good job. You have 20 seconds left. You can change the arms. Lateral motion for the hips. You pick the speed. 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Start with your squat out to the side. Now our left leg's working. But our right leg is our stabilizer leg. Now just check in. Did your heart rate spike up a little bit with that sequence? Make sure you're in the zone that you want to be in. Come all the way up each time and straighten that right leg. Now you can keep tapping this toe in or pick up the knee. It changes your balance big time. It might change the speed of your exercise. Good job. Control yourself coming down into the squat. Last leg option, lift it out to the side. Now you've got to keep some of your body weight over your supporting leg. Balance. Feel that outer glute working. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step side to side. Left and right. Maybe come forward. I'm keeping my knees bent a little bit through this whole exercise, so I really feel my quads working. Maybe reach the arms up. 20 seconds to go. Great job. Excellent. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. One hand weight, moderate to heavy. Okay, so this is called the wood chop. You can also hold 2 weights if you have really light ones. So we're going to reach the weight down to the left and bring it up to the right. So it comes down to the left and up to the right. Now if you want to add your feet, Step back with your right foot and then step out as you lift it up. Wood chop. You can do this with no weight at all. I have an 8-pounder. I don't think I'd want to do any more. So it's a little curtsy squat, crossing your foot behind and reaching up. 5 more. Elbows are almost completely straight, but if you need to, you can bend them in. You can take it right to here. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Put that heavy weight in your right hand. 5 side bends. Stretch and pull it up. 4 more. Good. This is going to let your heart rate come down a little bit. Let your arms rest so we can do the wood chop on the other side. We're also working our obliques and our QL muscles. 1 more side bend. All right, take that weight again. We're reaching down toward the right side low and then up to the left side. So you can just pivot your feet here, or we can add the curtsy squat. Cross the foot behind, step out, lift. Now remember, your range of motion can be down in here. You pick that range for the wood chop. Excellent. 5 more on this arm. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Great. Put that heavy weight in your left hand. 5 side bends. Stretch. Pull it up. Inhale on the stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, if lifting the arm up is too much, keep your hand on your hip. 2 more. And 1 more time, stretch. Bring it up. Okay, set that weight down. Quick little swig of water. We're going back into some faster moving cardio work. Okay, the movement is a step, knee, step, knee, step, knee, step, knee. Now I'm going to do this at a moderate pace here, but you can speed it up, go as fast as you would like, add any arm work that you want. Also, cover some space in your room. 30 seconds on the step knee. Now, you don't have to do the plane right in front of you, the sagittal plane. You can take your knees out to the side. Do a different plane. You can cross over, working your core. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Next movement. Step, heel, step, heel, step, heel, step, heel. It's a little heel dig to the front or to the side. Change the plane of the movement. Add any arm work in. Speed it up if you want. I'm going to keep it moderate here. Step and heel, step and heel. Now when you tap your heel, really pull your toes up. Think about the muscles in the front of the shins. Good. 10 seconds on the step heel. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Next movement. Step, curl the heel. Back behind you. It's a hamstring curl. Here we go. Curl. Curl. So your heel is going back to your butt. We're opening up the quads and the hip flexors. Step and curl, step and curl. 20 seconds. Working the back of the legs. Maybe speed it up a little bit. The bigger the arm movements, the more your heart rate's going to come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little pause. Last movement. Step, kick, step, kick, kick, kick. Kick it out there. Okay, this is your last chance to pick up the pace wherever you want it. You can add a little bounce or a hop. Hop, hop, hop. 20 seconds. Good job. Driving that heart rate up. At least zone 2, maybe zone 3. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. 2 heavy weights. All right, we're going to practice our deadlift. So I want your body nice and strong as we hinge forward right from the hips. A little soft bend in your knees, and then pull it up. Down. Pull it up. Now when you pull it up, squeeze your glutes. And I also want you to retract your shoulder blades. So as you come up, pull your shoulder blades back. So you're just rolling those shoulders back into the sockets. Down. Up. So the focus is on the glutes and the hamstrings, the posterior chain of the body. We've got 4 more. Squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your weights parallel. Come down into that deadlift and hold. Pull your elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and release it down. So we're working the back of our shoulders and our upper back. This is a fairly slow, controlled movement. Keep your abdominals really engaged. Now let's go to singles, alternate. 1. Switch. A little bit of a twist. Looking right, looking left. Oh, I really feel the back side of the core working here. Great job. 2 more on each arm. 1 more on each arm. Both arms together for 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Rise up. Okay, set those heavy weights down. We have 1 set of cardio with the option to have your band around the legs. I'm going to have to grab something to hold on to here. And I like to come just above my knees. Good. So I've got a little bit of resistance here for the outer thighs and glutes. We're going to alternate our squats from side to side. So we step out, switch, out, out, Good. Starting slow. 2 more. 1 more each side. Then speed this up with toe taps to the side. Tap, tap. Reach it out and punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to slow squats. Out, in, out. So the slower we go, the lower we can go, right? We can get a deeper range of motion, but that's all up to you. 3 more each side. 2 more each side. Last one each side. Speed it up. Tap, tap. Reach across. So push your leg out to the side so you feel it resisting with that resistance band. Good. We have 8 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now keep your feet nice and wide. Turn your toes out. We're going to do a sumo squat. So come down and in. So you're stretching the band when your knees are opening, and then you're controlling back in. Press the knees open. Squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your feet back to parallel. Step back behind you. Switch. Cross country ski. Good. Any pace you want to go. This is our last exercise with the band around the knees. We have 8 each side. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Okay, you don't have to get rid of your band if you don't want. You can just keep it on for now if it's not bothering you. I want you to take light weights. Turn your palms to face the back. We're going to do our deadlift. And notice my arms are staying next to the side of my body. So I'm not tucking my arms in to touch. They're free away from my spine. But when you tip, it puts gravity in the position to work the backs of the shoulders and the triceps. Same elements of the deadlift. Keep your spine neutral. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. Tighten the backside. Pull it up. We have 5. This exercise is known as the cobra. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Okay, now just bring the palms to face in. Slow side raise. We lift, lower. So I caution you not to lift your arms way up here when you have weights. So we're staying just underneath the height of the shoulders. If your weights are heavy, you can bend your elbows. Now notice where gravity is. It's right underneath our weights, going right down to the ground. We're going to add this movement to the deadlift. So tipping forward and coming up. Arms still go out to the side, but it puts gravity in a different position. This is called the T-raise. Good, 5 more. Squeeze those glutes up. Now you can take the deadlift out and just do the side arm raise. 2 more. Last one. Take a break. Weights are still parallel. We'll bring our feet into a little bit of a split stance. So one is in front, back leg, the heel is slightly up off the floor. We'll make a V shape with the shoulders. It's a V. Good. Now if you want to work on your balance, start to put more weight into your front leg and maybe lift your back foot off the floor. Or just barely touch your toe down. V raise. Good, just 2 more like this. And 1. Now drop that back heel, shift your body weight back into that back foot and do a deadlift. Down, pull it up. So this is an RDL, Romanian deadlift, in a staggered split position. Now you're going to add that V raise. So here we go. V, come up. Now you can take any of these layers out of the exercise. You don't feel it's right for you. You're not sure if your form's okay. Just do what you can of the exercise here. We have 4 to go. Good. Front knee slightly bent. Back is straight. 2. And 1. Great job. Okay, switch the feet. Left foot in front, right foot back. Your heel is off the floor. Going to make this a straight front raise, right to the front. Now, if that bothers your shoulders, you can go back to the V raise. Maybe that will be more comfortable for your arms. Can you balance maybe? Good. Just barely touch your back toe. Try to balance. 4. Nice job. 3. 2. Long spine. Shift your weight back into your right foot. Bend your front knee a little and just do your deadlift. So we come down and up. Feels like you're taking a little bow. Now really feel the effort in your right side glute. When you come up, right side, squeeze it. Now we can add the I raise, forward and up, or the V raise, or any part of this exercise that's suiting you today. There's lots of layers, lots of levels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take these light weights, set them on the sides of your mat, side to side, so we can have them available. We are going to come down onto our back. I also want you to have some heavier weights. So have anything that you need to reach close by to you. Grab a drink before you come on down there. We've got some good core work and some upper body strengthening again in our shoulders. You can also continue to have your rubber band. That feels okay for you. Okay, so come on down. All right, I need that music over here. Let me shut that off. Okay, so from a reclined position, nice neutral spine. We're going to lift the right leg up to table and then tap our toe or our heel to the floor. So level 1 for this, your left foot remains on the ground. We can challenge ourselves more by elongating the right leg, lifting it up and down. And if you have the resistance band, you're going to just get a little bit of extra work from the band. Breathing. Okay, if we want to make this a little more challenging yet, you're going to bring both knees up to table. Take the right heel down and bring it up, or a straight right leg. So the main two differences are whether or not you have your knees up in table or if you have your left foot on the ground. Makes a big difference in the amount of pressure in your lower back. So you're going to know which one's okay for you. 5 and 4. Relax your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Set both feet back down. Take one of your heavy weights in your right hand. So we're going to reach it to the ceiling. My palm is facing in. Bend your elbow down toward the floor and then press the arm straight up to the ceiling. So we always get a little bit more core work when we're working one side of the body. Your next option is to put your left hand behind your head to support, and as you press that weight up, lift your chest up off the mat just a little and do an abdominal crunch. And then you could have your hips up into a bridge or your knees in table. You guys know all of those good options that you can throw in for this exercise. 5. If you're doing the crunch, relax your neck. 4, 3, working the front of the shoulder, the triceps, back of the arm. 2, and 1, and relax that weight down. Okay, going back to our core stabilization. Left knee comes up. We tap the floor. So if you already know which level you want to advance toward, go ahead and go for it. I'm going to review them here. We can straighten the leg out and lift and lower. That just creates a longer lever. And then a big change, we can bring that right knee up to table, tap and lift with a bent left knee, or extend that left leg out nice and straight and lower and lift. 8, try not to let your back hyperextend off the mat. 7, really press down with your core. 6, 5, breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet come back down. Take your heavy weight in your left hand. Bring it up from the chest with your palm facing in. We'll bend that elbow down. It should be on the lower part of your chest when you lower it. And then up. You don't want to be up towards your face here. So press it over the center of your chest. Maybe put the right hand behind your head with the elbow pointing out and add a crunch up. You can add knees in tabletop. You can leave out the crunch and do a bridge. 6. Exhale on the press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that weight down. Find a light weight for your right hand. Hold it straight up, and you're going to take that arm out to the side and bring it in. Out to the side, bring it in. Both feet on the floor, option 1. Left knee up in table, option 2. Left knee abducts away from the midline, option 3. So your knee is going out to the left while your arm is opening to the right. 8. You could have your right leg up in table as well. 7, that's going to be really challenging. But I feel enough right here. So we've got the front of our shoulder and our pec muscle working with a single arm chest fly. 3 and 2 and 1. Great job. Switch. I'm going to have to slide over just a little bit right here so my arm has some room. Okay, so we're opening that left arm out to the side. Remember, it's not coming up higher than your shoulder, the top of your shoulder. You're opening out mid-chest. Level 2, your right knee is up, tabletop position. Try not to use your right arm to brace yourself. Put it right across your abdomen. And then we can add the right leg to abduct on the horizontal plane or the transverse plane. So both your arm and your leg are doing what we call transverse or horizontal abduction and adduction. Abduction meaning going away from the midline of the body. Adduction, adduction, coming toward the midline of the body. 2 more repetitions. And 1 more. And relax. Okay, let's throw in some of our clamshells, shall we? So roll over onto your side. And I'm going to give you a couple of options for different arm exercises. So our clamshell is just to open and close. You can do this with or without your resistance band. Option 1 is your rotator cuff. Good, opening and closing. Option 2, you're going to slightly lift your arm out to the side and down. Option 3, your arm comes forward. These are all challenging exercises. Mix and match. Pick something that works good for you. I kind of like this forward and back arm movement. It really hits the shoulder in a different spot. 5. You can also just do the clams. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great job. Okay, let's set the weight down and we'll do a twist here. So with your knees stacked, start to roll back. So you're dropping your top shoulder back toward the floor and you're gazing up toward the ceiling or slightly looking behind you for a nice twist. Take about 5 deep breaths here. If your arms are out like a T, you're going to feel a great stretch through your pecs, but make sure you're not straining your shoulder joint. Great job, everyone. Okay, you can simply roll over to the other side, or I'm going to push up and switch sides. So I have the camera facing forward. Okay, get yourself nice and comfortable. And you can always do these exercises with no weight, right? You don't have to hold on to anything. Just do range of motion. So let's get our clam open, close. Option for external rotation of the rotator cuff. Option for a small shoulder raise to the side. Option to bring the arm forward. Mix and match. Pick one that feels good for you today. 7, 6, really control that weight. It's not a big movement. 5, 4, really feeling those hips now. 3, 2, and 1, and relax down. Great job. Press yourself up to seated. We're going to do a boat pose hold. So this is an abdominal exercise. You're sitting down, legs are extended out any amount, arms are out. We're just going to lean back and hold this with a nice neutral spine. You can go back any amount you want. And then from there, maybe try some different arm movements. As soon as you bring your arms out or up, it changes the workload on your core. You can also create movement in your abdominals by sitting up and going back. You can add twists. So this is your time just to play with your boat pose and find out what works good in your body today. I want you to challenge yourself, set the bar for yourself. 30 seconds to go. Maybe you lift one leg up. And then the other. And you could lift up both legs. We've got 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, if you still have your band around your thighs, let's flip it off, and you might be able to use it like a yoga strap for stretching. So I'm going to give you 2 choices on your hamstring stretch. Since we're sitting up already, we're going to place that band around the foot, bend the other knee to the side, and stretch sitting up. Your other option is to lay on your back and take that leg up toward the ceiling. You could also sit in a chair and just straighten that leg forward and reach down over that leg. So let's hold it 60 seconds for your hamstring stretch. And really, I want you to choose the one where you can relax the most and just settle into it. Feel the stretch working for you and not against you. A place where you can breathe deeply and slowly and start to bring that heart rate back down to homeostasis, back to our resting rate. Great job. Let's see, what do we got? We've got 20 seconds here. And remember your warning signs. If your muscle starts shaking or quivering, you've taken those receptors a little bit too far, so go ahead and back off and relax back into it. Last breath. And exhale. Great job. Okay, take a moment to switch sides, whether you're on your back or seated. I'm going to support this leg a little bit. Okay. Ooh, this side feels a lot tighter. You could find that for you. So just come into a nice relaxed stretch. 1 minute holding. And while you're holding and breathing, just check in on the shoulders. How do they feel after our workout today? We really did work all of the heads of the deltoid, anterior, which means to the front, posterior, the back, and medial, which means the middle or center head of the shoulder. And we're under 30 seconds to go. Try to slow down your breathing. And 15 seconds. Our next set of stretches will be for the hips. So we'll be able to pick pigeon, modified pigeon, or figure four if you like laying on your back. Okay, let's release that strap. So our option for a modified pigeon, we have our legs in our Z-sit, and we'll lean over that front leg. For full pigeon, you slide this leg way back behind you. Those of you that like that stretch know how to get into it. Or laying on your back, you cross one ankle over the opposite thigh and bring the knees up. Okay, 1 minute in your choice of a hip stretch. And any other variations that you want to add is wonderful. It was kind of funny. I was teaching reformer class a couple weeks ago, and we were doing this one sitting on the reformer. And nobody, everybody comes to class barefoot. So this gal says, here's what I do for this stretch. And she took her fingers and she wedged them in between each of her toes. And she gave herself a foot stretch, while she was doing the hip stretch. So I thought, wow, that's a good way to get two things taken care of at once. So with your stretches, if you want to add something else in, just add the variety that works great. Okay, there is your 60 seconds. So let's relax that one. Good, and then we'll get ready for the other side. May as well take both shoes off because I'm going to try the foot stretch. So we have either our modified pigeon, our full pigeon, laying on our back for figure four, or we can do it sitting up like this. Okay, here we go. 1 minute, get into position, relax. I'm going to stretch my toes. Do a little foot stretch here. They're saying to me, you have not done this before or in a very long time because we don't have that mobility anymore. That's something good to do every day. Stretch your ankles and your feet and your toes. And I'm getting the hip stretch at the same time. 30 seconds to go. Slowing your breathing. After this stretch, we'll be coming up onto our feet. So be thinking about the way that works best for you to stand up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, come up to your feet to finish our flexibility work. Okay, we worked a lot of shoulders today, so let's get upper body to stretch. We'll open the arms out in a big chest expansion, so you're really pulling the arms back behind the midline. You're stretching through your pecs, the fronts of your shoulders. And then bring your right arm across the front of your body and just hug it in. We'll stretch the neck by looking to the right as far as you can look. Stand nice and tall. Great job. Now the same arm you're stretching, lift it up any amount. Maybe bend your elbow like you're going to scratch your back. And your option will be to take hold of that elbow and stretch your body to the side. But you can do this any way that you would like to. So it's just a nice lat stretch, tricep. And come up. Great job. Release those arms out. Chest expansion. Inhale. Exhale the left arm across. Hug it in. Look to the left side, stretching the neck through rotation. Relax that tight little spot in the back of your shoulder blade there. Good. Bring the head back to center. The same arm we're stretching will reach up to any height. You can lift it, possibly bending your elbow, possibly reaching for the elbow and adding a side stretch. Ah, that's what you just said, right? That feels so great. And come back up. Release those arms out. We'll take our chest expansion. And then crisscross your right wrist on top of your left. Turn your hands towards each other. Interlace your fingers. Press your knuckles forward. Drop your chin. Separate your shoulder blades. Ooh, nice stretch in the upper back. And then lift your head back up. Separate your hands. Very last chest expansion. Then your left wrist on top of your right. Turn your hands towards each other. Lace your fingers together. Press outward. Drop your chin. Really pull those shoulder blades apart. And then bring your head back up. Separate your hands. Roll the shoulders out and up. Stretch. And exhale down. Great job today. Thank you so much for joining me for LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. Hope you can stay for a chit chat. If not, send me a little message or I'll see you next time. Great job, everybody. All right. Jitsi did well for us today. Thank you, Jitsi.